Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So the first day is about to... Well, the day part of the first day is about to end. Since, well, it's almost sundown. Hello there, Mr. Moon. So, before we actually start up the adventure part of our adventure...
Hey apprentice, don't just stand around looking at the sky all day.
No, I wasn't. I was talking to him.
Another all-nighter tonight? I wonder if we'll finish it.
I already know that you won't.
Wait, hang on!
I just encountered you out in the... It's the same guy. Because you can see him flying out off Clocktown, so...
Here's my private.
You search the moon's tear. Do you have one? Yes. Ooh, I have very much moons. Oh, yes. Moon's tear for you. Oh, let's do it. You must give it to me. Yeah. So you really helped me out. Now I have a perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't seen you blah blah tightly blah blah blah. What? Flies off into the sunset. Ba 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 da da da. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Nope. I'm in a flower. So, oh, that's the apprentice guy then, I guess. Huh? The moon? Yep. The moon. So, what happens if because the tower becomes... No, that's only when it switches over to morning that it becomes taller, so it will just... It will like zoom out a little bit and say like that it's nighttime now. But not more than that. Night of the first day, 60 hours remain. Yeah, and all the torches are lit. Yeah, but it's not until morning that the tower will actually get taller. Oh, but now I do believe I can get that other chest, but to make sure it's not too much rupees, let's deposit what we have. Oh yeah, what's this? You need something? Deposit. Yes. Yeah. It's weird how it works. He stamped us with his special ink that doesn't go away, but also is invisible to normal people. And it apparently... I mean, I guess it stays on Link and where it shows how much rupees we have deposited. So he just checks like, oh, how much money has this guy deposited? Oh, that much. And the ink stays on Link when he travels back in time. I guess that's how they explain it. Even if he doesn't really remember me. Yeah. Oh yeah, he said something I knew there because it was over 100 that it was. So yeah, they are trying to dance here, as before. Don't bother us! That's another cool way. I said a couple episodes ago, like how they can blend the music. And that's another way, like you have this normal night non-music ambience. And then you can have, when you get closer to them, that music gets louder. Yeah, but now that we can go to the normal Link mode, we can... No, oh, he wouldn't jump. Can't jump there? Because it slopes? Is that why? Let's try that again. Poof! Now that I know that Link does not jump automatically, does rolling work? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh! It was just 20. It's worth 20 rupees. Nice. 20 rupees. Well, it wouldn't have filled up our wallets, so... Well, let's actually do this. because there's only one more thing I'm doing in town right now, really, before we move on. The thing is, we need it to be a certain point in time to be able to do it, and might as well make the time go faster until that point, because I have nothing else going on until that point in time is reached, really. I'm a crate carrying dude. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out until that point, actually. There's no reason for me to just... yeah. By the way, it's sort of cool how the clock tower is actually a lighthouse as well. Like shining out a huge light beam of the town. Just a little in-between thing where I cut out stuff, you know. Well, actually, one thing I figured out I could do, I jumped from the other side there. I'm not showing it, yeah. You climb up on the other side where you find the bomber with the chicken when you're doing that quest, and then you just jump on the sides of the gate, and then onto the signs of that minigame shop, and then onto the roof of this other one. And you can go to the behind here. The behind. And in the darkness in here you find another treasure chest. And that's the big one. That's 100 rupees. And that will always reset, and there's always 100 rupees there ready for you whenever you reset time. Might as well start it going from here. It's almost time anyway. Go into the flowers. So, oh yeah, I can show you that before. So now if you try to go into the inn at night after 8 PM, I believe. Stockpot Inn. Check-in begins at 8 AM. I believe at 8 PM it closes, so it's locked. And then the only way to get in is either if you are a guest there and you have a key to get in, or you can take this way, because the balcony door is never locked, so you can just go in here. The thing is, if you're inside the inn, the Stockpot Inn, as time shifts over to where they lock the door, they actually kick you out unless you have a key. So, however, if you go in after that point in time, they won't kick you out anymore. So we can go in here now. And now the juggler guys will be here playing cards. And he has seemingly only aces of red cards, blue cards, and green cards, and there are hearts. The thing is, the cards looked exactly the same on both sides. Look more like Uno cards, actually, with the colors. So you can actually see what your opponent has.
Oh, would you like to join our little card game? You're joking, aren't you, brother? You'll make our game too complex. Whatever do you mean? It's easy playing against you. You look just like me, so I already know what you look like when you're bluffing. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Is there anyone else in here? No. Well, the Rosa sisters are off training in West Clocktown trying to figure out their dance moves. And the Guru guy is gone. He's not here right now. And this is the locked room. This is the employee room. And you can go into Grandma's room, but she will only... I think she's only telling, because it's at night, she will just say... She's always awake here, but she will just say... Oh, Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow is another early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow. So you can't hear her stories during nighttime, for some reason. But we are going into the bathroom, because... Whoop. Hello?
Paper, please.
I have my title deed. That's why I got it. Yay!
Oh, you saved me.
And he flushes.
This fell down here. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, you got a piece of art. You collected 2 pieces so far. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Who? Well, that person was added to your notebook. You helped, question mark, question mark, question mark, out of a jam. This was added to your notebook. And that's that little mini side quest. Now let's... No. There we go. Slow down time again. So now that we no longer have the title deed, I'm not completely sure about this, but maybe that Deku Scrub, like, that guy comes back and is like, well, you don't have the title deed, it's not yours. I think you either have to have the title deed to have that, or I'm just remembering wrong. That might be the case. Let's test it out. No? Okay, so you can still use it. Okay. You just have to get rid of him, and then... Well, now we're actually leaving. We're going on an adventure! Yay! Actual progress in the game, not side stuff. Oh yeah, and at night the bubbles come out. Yeah, instead of the choo-choos. The choo-choos are now gone.
That's a blue bubble! Quick, run! Don't let it curse you! If it comes after you, defend yourself to block it.
So she doesn't give you shit about asking about the blue bubbles, even though they were in Ocarina of Time. But because here they have a different... They're much more dangerous here. If they touch you and hurt you, you will be unable to use your sword. You will be cursed. So for a short while, you will not be able to draw an attack with your sword. Which is super annoying. And they also respawn after a while, so... That's not fun either. Can we reach that from here? That chest? I think we should be able to. There's or no, we're not. It's supposed to. You're supposed to plant a bean over there. Yeah, let's go look at that tree. There's a thing there. It's a little drawing.
Oh, I remember this.
As you can see, it's a drawing of the Skull Kid, and if you look to the up to the right, the two little lines there, that's Tatl and Tael. The tail is barely visible now at nighttime.
Tael and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him.
Oh, look at the bat in the background.
He told us that he had been fighting with his friends, and that they had left him all alone.
Here's a bit of backstory to what happened before. How Tatl and Tael and the Skull Kid became friends. So cold. Oh, he's even colder. Cold and lonely. Keep him company, warm him up. And a rainy night. And then they're friends. Also, they changed this cutscene in the 3DS version so that it takes place in like more forested areas. Like not this part, but the one when he was doing like the cartwheels and things like that. And also this next scene is like in a random forest instead of out here in the field.
I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that?
Oh no, this is in a forested area. Huh. Okay, I was wrong then. Oh, he already has a flute. Why did he need my ocarina? Yeah, he knocked out the Happy Mask Salesman and then found Majora's Mask.
And once he got his power...
Yeah. That's what happened. Why is there a red dot on the map over there? As if I came from over there. I didn't. Oh no! Okay, I know what that red dot is. It's the bird flying around there. I thought... Yeah, oh yeah, it's a red arrow. I can see it on the map now. That's where you spawned in the area. Like, usually at the entrance, but here we spawned after a cutscene, so... Swamp Road. Ooh!
So, you don't know about the Wolfus? Lure it in and watch its movements. It doesn't like its tail being touched.
Haha! And here we have... Oh, oh, oh. That's that bat there. That's actually not a keys. In this game, well, there do exist keys, but there's the... You see, those bats are much flatter. They are basically 2D models that have been bent at the middle, and they're not keys. There are other keys that are 3D models in this game. These are bad bats.
It's a bad bat. If you don't do something before it swoops down on you, well, just don't come running to me.
They're exactly same as keys. They serve the exact same purpose. The only difference is that they cannot become like fire keys or ice keys by flying through flames and things like that. And this is the only ranged weapon we have right now. Beep. Oh, we don't have that much time. Well, I could end the episode here. I'm not hearing any else anymore, so let's get to climbing. Because if you don't kill them, they will fly after you when you try to climb this tree. And you find... You got a piece of heart! You collected 3 pieces so far, almost up to 5 hearts, and we haven't even gotten to the first dungeon yet. Yeah! And about here... Oh, another Wolfus, really? We haven't seen Wolfus in very many Zelda games, though. Zelda games. They first appeared in Ocarina of Time, then they were in Majora's Mask here. Oh, great. Oh yeah, and you can just stun them with the... Oop. With the VikzeLink. You want them to miss you. Then jump attack. And then there's like, in Twilight Princess, I believe there are Wolfus enemies. Other than that, I don't remember them being in any other games. Beef. Yes. Well, we meet again, Tingle.
What's this? Green clothes, white fairy, could it be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I'm the same as you, sir. A forest fairy.
Last thought, yeah, he say always the same thing. I told you, Tingle's the reincarnation of her. Now we'll stand here waiting for a pair of SL maps to help out my father.
Luckily, yes, we should be friends. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps?
Now Woodfall only costs 20 here. As I mentioned this last recording session that his map prices differ based on where he is, and because he's at the swamp area now, well, the map for the swamp is much cheaper. It was 40 back in Clocktown, I believe, and now it's 20. And the area for the next place, Snowhead, is 40 here.
Yippee!
You got a map of Woodfall. Now you can find your way around the swamp. Yeah.
Well, call again. Tingle, Tingle, Kololimpa. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them.
So, yeah, the thing about that is that when you get to the last area to buy a map, he doesn't have one map to sell. He sells you 2 maps, but the other... Yeah, Southern Swamp, here we are. Here we finally are. The other map he sells is a map of Clocktown, which would be weird that you wouldn't have bought that yet at that point. And I do need to end this episode here, and it's kind of perfect, because we have the next owl statue here. And they have changed... Oh, a withered Dekubaba. That's not a withered, that's a mini Dekubaba, right. They don't have a stem yet, so it's just a little mouth that comes up and... Oh, that was a fairy. Yeah, there's a fairy there. Yeah.
That's a mini bubba.
Oh, not mini Decuba, just...
Mini bubba. It won't attack unless you get too close to it, so watch your step.
It's basically just a trap. Is what it is. Because it doesn't move. So...
Ye who hold the sacred sword, leave proof of our encounter.
Wha! I proved it. So in the 3DS remake, you don't have to strike them with your sword, you just have to talk to them, which is why you can do it immediately as VikzeLink in Clocktown with that one and just save normally, because they don't have the you must quit after saving regulation that they have here. And also, this spot you learn the song that is associated with these statues in the 3DS version, whereas in the Nintendo 64 version that we're playing, you learn it a little bit later. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.
Boom, yay, and the song, hey, boom, boom, yay, watch some videos, hey, boom.